That's good.
Well, this is the mother of the young child that came to see me as a patient. She had been to 47 practitioners before she came to see me, and she was given, they said she had a mystery illness, and she was actually given Tamiflu, the tablet, and then she became very sick. She was suffering from seizures, chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia. When they came to me, they had absolutely no hope, and they weren't really confident that the system would work. I saw her about 10 times at the beginning, and she started to make a shift, and she started to feel better and had less pain. I think all in up I saw her 4 months, and then she went on camp, school camp, which she hadn't attended school for 16 months, and then now she's back at school full-time. She has no pain, she's regained her glow. When she came to see me, she was very pale looking, and they had to carry her up my stairs to the front door because she couldn't get up the stairs at all. But she was very, very weak. When she would come for her treatment, she would lie on the bed, and the only comfort she had was one of our young puppies would lie here with her. She's 14.
14.
Yeah. And she'd missed out on 16 months of school. And the doctors had given her no hope, and they said that, oh, well, you know, she'd just have to live through it for about 7 years that people normally live through chronic fatigue. The parents had then decided not to give her any medication and to try alternative treatment. And they went from one alternative doctor to another, and they had her on chelation, they had her on vitamins, they did a lot of different things with her, but she just wasn't getting any better. And then a mutual friend introduced her to us, and well, she's, you know, our best advocate. She's opened a spa in Bali, and she wants us all to go over there and run seminars there. But the little girl is wonderful. She spent Christmas in Bali, she came back. She sees me now as a visit, or she'll come, you know, she says she'll come every 3 or 4 months just to visit. But she's regained her, you know, she's got her life back, and it's given the parents hope that, you know, their child is normal again. But it took a long time.
What did you ask her the first time she came? So what do you want?
I asked her what she wanted from her, you know, what she wanted from the treatment. So she said, I want a normal child back, because she was just so sick. And I said, well, you know, we'll work together and see.
She actually wanted a hug.
Oh, that was the girl that had the child with the autism, you know, going off this and onto another child that had autism. The mother came to see me, and she said to me, you know, my child has autism, and when he came, he was sitting in the waiting room, and he had boxes, and he was putting boxes together and taking them apart. And he was 10 years old, and he was very, very stressed. And so he came into the room that I work in, and, you know, she told me everything that was going on. I put him in front of the system, and we started working, and I said to her, what do you want? She said, I want a hug. And I said, well, I'll help you. I'll give you 1,000,000%. I said, you know,
a hug of her son.
For her son, because there's no hugs.
Autistic son, because no connection, no possibility to do connection. So she just wants to have the son to have a feeling that he hugs her, yes.
And, you know, she said, I want him to make, you know, a hug and want me when I hug him. And I said, okay, well, I'll help you. And she said, oh, don't give me false hope. And I said, I nearly lost my child, so I'd never give anyone any false hope. So after the second session, she came in, and I asked her, and she said, on Sunday night, because she used to come every Wednesday, he had his dinner, put his plate in the sink, and went over and looked her in the eyes and said, I love you, and hugged her. And then said to the father, I love you, and hugged him. So from then on, he never went backwards. I was seeing him once a week for a few months, and then once a fortnight, once every 3 months, and I haven't seen him for about 8 months now. He's doing very well at school. When they go into class and they have the special needs teachers, and it's a new one, they don't know that this is the 4th child that has special needs. They can't pick him anymore, that he has special needs. So it was good to make this change in that life.
And this is also core, and then you say the plasma generator is very
I always use a plasma generator. It's absolutely fantastic.
This is over there.
It's over here. I wouldn't be without the core. I practice on myself every day, and also with my clients, I use everything. And I was using it for a client, and I had the setup. I think I told you I had the setup. She was sitting here, and I had my plasma generator there, and she was in here with the EMDR and holding the electrodes, and I was treating her for ovarian cysts. I said, oh, well, try and see how you go. And I get sebaceous cysts on my head, and I get them cut out every now and again. So this lady came 2 hours a day for 14 days. After the 10th day, I didn't have a sebaceous cyst anymore because I was looking to go get it cut out, you know. And I got Tom to check my head, you know, my cyst. I can't feel my cyst, you know, where is it? And Tom checked and said, well, it's not there. So I told her about it, and when she said to me, okay, well, check my ovaries. And when she went, her cysts had become 90% smaller. you know, so
ovarian
cyst, so it worked for her. But I wasn't holding anything. I was just in front of the plasma generator, and it worked for me. So I was taking the healing as well that I was actually giving this person. So.
And so you are. Is there any protocol? Tell us really. I mean, now this is all just anecdotal evidence. I mean, we cannot do anything with this.
No, we can't. It just happened, you know.
It's coincidental anyway. You know,
of course.
If somebody asks you how was this done, it's a coincidence. I mean, we agree with established scientific community that informational medicine cannot do anything but placebo, and that core system works with so minimal energies that they cannot have a physical effect either. So if anything happens, it's a coincidence. Yes? You have to say this to people. And they maybe get a little bit confused, but some people are saying, yes, I know what you want to say. But the best thing is it's a reality. See, we don't make up a story that's not true. But I tell you, we have just to understand that coincidence is much deeper and bigger than we imagine. But we are saying the truth. We're not like the other people who say, we are not balancing you, we are not treating you, we are not giving you any remedies, we are not diagnosing you, we're actually doing nothing. So this is nonsense, yes, but that's what people out there do, yes? It's just stupid. But no, we are saying what we are doing is creating a coincidence effect. So now, when you do this coincidence effect things, well, you do a core evaluation, and then what else?
I find where the core takes me. It can take me to, someone will come to me and say, you know, I have insomnia, and the resonance that would come up would be for ADHD. She says to me, well, that's wrong, that's rubbish, I don't have ADHD. But if you look at the frequencies in the book that most of you have, you find the frequency for insomnia is the same as ADHD. So I don't sit anyone near my screen anymore. They'll have the EMDR working, and I'll sit them there because something might come up on the screen that you really can't discuss with them, or maybe they're not open to discussing with you. You know, so I see and I treat whatever comes up in the call. You find that it's something that they need, or there's something there, there's resonance they need. You know, and it doesn't matter what name is there. You know, but before we came. Yesterday I had a lady that called and she has chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, and she wanted to come today. And she said to me, oh, can you give me a guarantee that your system will work? And I said, no. She said, will it cure chronic fatigue? I said, no. She goes, well, what did it do for you? I said, well, I had chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, I don't have it anymore. And she said, well, it cured you? I said, no, it didn't. You know, because we're only certified for pain, wound healing and depression. So if someone comes to you for pain and then all their body heals, well, it's just happened, you know. So she said, why are you being so evasive? I said, well, you're asking me for a guarantee. She said, well, I'll come if you can guarantee that I will get better. I said, don't come. I said, I can't give you a guarantee. So she's coming.
Exactly, because, you see, because you create this polarity again. It's not like the New Age way. Oh, well, we can do it because you're healed already. You just come and then we see you and you realize that you're healed. We can promise you, of course, because you're healthy, you are fixed already, and not fixed, but you are perfect. So we can see she's not ascribing to this. That's why she's successful. She puts really here, stop, doesn't work. And then the people, but maybe, yes, I come. Okay, this is the way, and if you want to learn something practical from somebody, it's from Katherine. She's dealing with people day after day, and I don't have this luxury anymore, yes. But she has the experience, so thank you. And do you want a hug?
Oh, yes.
Okay.